on the ground they talk about not cutting above your shoulders. In the tree, I often cut up here because it's farther away from my rope. I can get a bunch of stuff out of the way of my rope. And I get more done per set. Yes. Wants to come back. Yeah, so we've got a little Douglas fir here, just like out west. It's pretty tall. I know, it's 75, 80 feet tall. I bought about 8 of these hammers for the crew because, you know, I haven't been sounding trunks. So that sounds nice and solid. Anyways, just a practice you should do is sound every trunk that you go up on. You know, there's some imperfections here. It looks like there was an old branch here. Could have been a wound. But this sounds, you know, pretty solid. Yeah, we got a couple nails in the tree there. All of this is coming out, so we'll be able to, we're gonna fall a trunk this way. That whole wall's coming out. Maybe we'll fall it right that way. And I can drop, boom, I can drop stuff right here. Just gotta make sure it doesn't bounce down the hill. But so this will be a flop and dropper. Should be fun. Brandon, you got a line set. Look at you.
I did, yes. It's not the greatest.
If they weren't redoing all this landscape, this ironwood would be a good keeper, but this is all getting changed. So
Are all these used get ripped up too?
I would imagine so.
You want to give me that?
All right, first few cuts, I got my Big Dan, and we'll throw my akimbo on.
Maybe basketball, but I don't
Oh no.
I think just basketball.
Oh man. Hey Mark, in my bag there is a friction saver. Could you bring it? Just clip that into my Big Dan. I have a Big Dan, just clip it into it. Clip the big ring into the Big Dan. All right, thank you. Hey, Mark, where'd you go? Oh, you're down there. Next time you're at my bag, could you, there's a little like lime green piranha figure 8 looking thing. If you could send that up to me, that'd be great.
Please hold a second to dump on. Taking this out, Kevin, putting a new one in 60, 70, 80.
Oh yeah, something.
A lot of material coming out.
Okay, I'm all set up now. All right, you're clear for a bit.
Oh, maybe it'll be cheaper just to start over, right? There says a metal.
You're complaining about sawdust now? Oh. Well, the wind is blowing away from the house.
Is that an issue for your climb plan?
All right. bunch of little stuff coming. Yeah, I'm going to be really happy with my akimbo when I'm done doing this today.
I'd take 20 bucks.
Now I could. So you didn't think the carabiner was worthy of coming up too? What if I wanted the carabiner?
The carabiner was up with you.
Well, there was a carabiner on this little guy that kind of fits in this little guy. Because now I don't have a carabiner on my saddle that fits on this little guy. Mercy. I do not like this setup. It's just too cumbersome. Alright. Alright. Let her go. Let her break and let her go. I'll let you gather something there, Mark. Just a little one. You know, on the ground they talk about not cutting above your shoulders. In the tree, I often cut up here because it's farther away from my rope. I can get a bunch of stuff out of the way of my rope. And I get more done per set. Yeah.
Imagine how much more you can reach one-handed, Kevin.
Oh, just think, one-handed, how much I could reach. Yeah, so there would be an example of cutting above your shoulders, where in the opinion of the company owner is safer than cutting close to your climbing system. Alright, this one, put a hand on. Couple steps up. Got a hickory right there. For those of you that don't have hickories. Alright. The rest of this I can I got the wind kind of at my back here, so that's kind of nice. Stuff drifts away from the house. Well, all right, Mark, you can scoot underneath.
Kevin, should I start making a crash pad?
You could. I guess my top will be the first crash pad. And then we could leave.
Because I know you don't want to pop trucks too close to the house or too close to the cliff.
Right, so I'm gonna put them right. So when I lay the top down there, leave the top there. And then I'll put wood on top of that top.
Gotcha.
And we'll see how those land.
Yeah. Nice and flat, up like Zach yesterday. Yeah.
Was he being challenged?
2 shovels. 2 diggers. Is anyone else getting an echo from me? Yeah.
Is that a negative side effect of me having my things outside my ears? Has there been an echo all morning? All right, I'm getting close to laying a top down. I'll go a little higher, get some of these long ones off. All right, we'll just start cutting through and we'll guide it with the hand. There we go. Oh, we got a good wind. Take off this long one. One more step up. All right, where is our wind going? Towards the neighbor's house. Yes, but then the butt will flip out and go straight to the neighbors. How do you like that scenario? Yeah, here it comes. Oh, I almost sent one to you.
That's not very nice.
That wouldn't have been very nice. I failed to look down. All right, that's a little bit of side weight there. My wind is down a little bit. Better turn on the glory shot camera. Cutting a notch. All right. Wants to come back. It fit. It didn't drift very far away from the house. I'll leave that right there. I did not anticipate that kind of wanting to sit back on me, but with the wind, I thought the wind would kind of push it off, but it had quite a bit of canopy and apparently more back weight than forward weight. And the wind wasn't quite enough. I can feel it blowing. You can see the sawdust kind of drifting away from me. But it wasn't quite a back wind, it was kind of a side wind. And I angled it, it was slightly angled this way because I thought it would drift. And I was anticipating it landing out by that rock wall, but we had enough space. All right, so we want this log to land flat. How? I think I'm close. I'm making an estimation. I got about a 10-foot piece. And about a 40-foot trunk here. This should land flat. Should. There is some element of estimation. Okay, and now I'm going to cut the lip off of this. Now we're going to cut it a little more open face. All right, Mark. I think I'll push her off of there. It's just sort of balancing. I would say I was a little long. That was a little long. because the tip hit first. It was close to getting around, but not quite. So now I can definitely want to make the next one shorter. So anybody wanting to know what not rigging over pavers would do, that's what it does right there. Hey, I kind of think I want my Echo. It's up by my bag. I'll make one more. I'll make a baby notch on this one. So I had a nice wide notch before. Gosh, I'm cutting these notches just slightly. There we go. All right, we can push it. There we go, flat landing. Yeah. That's Douglas fir. Yeah, I'm tired of this little wimpy little thing.
Set that one down first.
Yeah, I will. It's quite a bit lighter than my battery saw.
Sensor ID. I don't know if you're having fun. It's stressful. Right? Yells at me all the time. I'm sorry. He's emphatic towards me all the time.
Yes, there you go. Now you're talking. It's not yelling, it's emphatic. That's what he has to say about that. All right, this is where it's at. All right, I don't want to bounce off that log and go towards the there, so I'm going to try to put it right on. This is so light compared to that battery saw. Little long. Again, nice example of what happens to your pavers. You would not want to fix that. There was a lot of hinge still. Look at it. I was treating that like I had a lot to very little to spare. I had a little bit, my bar wasn't quite getting through. Okay, I can probably follow this trunk. Do you have a tagline? No sense dropping any more pieces off. Well, Brandon, it appears that I have beat you.
Oh, you're still in the tree.
As are you.
It is true.
So what I am doing is predicting the last couple efforts in the tree.
My buddy's on him. As it should be. I mean, yours was a lot.
I did give you a handicap by having to, you know, forget my Kimbo and everything like that. I'm just gonna take this off. Yeah, I left my Akimbo at home today. I brought my Ascent system to the Wisconsin Arbor Association conference, and that bag was at home with a whole different saddle in there, and I brought my regular Akimbo along as well. And wouldn't you know, I was busy taking out my fireplace yesterday, so I was a little preoccupied, and now I'm here at a job site without an Akimbo. At least I'm not climbing some big wide tree. All I need is an Ascent system, and I just set up a Prusik with a figure 8 below. What's that?
I said, how many years have you
How many years I've been doing this? Like it's coming up on 30.
Yeah, so longer than I've been alive.
And I still forget primary equipment. Yeah.
I'm saying you should still be.
Oh, he's talking about the race.
I'm not.
He's not feeling bad that I beat him.
Most climbers don't make it to 58.
Oh, that's true. And I'm even 59. All right, I'll save the... don't bother going up that con collar fir, Brandon. I think there'll be plenty of groundwork when you're down. Oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe I'll race you to the con collar fir. Just for fun. Just to see.
Summer heat and tundra cold and throwing a storm of 3. Stakes are high, there's always a risk when you're playing the game of trees.